Well, it's been about a week that I've been completely off any SSRI. I was taking a 300 milligram dose of Wellbutrin and a 20 milligram dose of Trintellix. I stopped the Wellbutrin about 3 weeks ago, and it's been just about almost a week without any Trintellix. So, side effects, withdrawal symptom side effects. So, what I've been experiencing has been a lot of dizziness slash vertigo. Uh, it's very intermittent. Not, it just kind of happens. It's happened during the day. It's happened while I was driving. It's happened at my apartment. Where I just get really dizzy and disorientated. It's not so much dizzy as it is more like disorientated, where everything seems weird and I just don't know what's kind of going on for 5 to 10 seconds, maybe even longer. Today was pretty bad for that symptom, but it's a common one. Nevertheless, that I've had headaches, low to mid grade headaches that come on pretty easily. I'd like to say. Um, um, uh, I've had some minor hallucinations. Um, it, it, it two that stood out was one while I was driving and one while I was at my apartment. While I was driving, I was on the freeway, and obviously I'm going one direction on the freeway. I could have sworn I saw for a 2 second moment headlights coming at me. I immediately started freaking out, and it was like 2 seconds, and I could have sworn there was a car, truck, something. I just saw headlights coming at me. That scared the shit out of me. And it was during the day. Oh no, I'm sorry. It was not during the day. Why would there be headlights on? It was at night. So yeah, that, and at my apartment, it wasn't anything. I was just sitting at my desk, and I was like, I could have, I thought I saw something um, I want to say a tan colored veil, if you will, that kind of it came out of the corner of my eye, and it kind of moved around the back side of my desk and stopped, and then that was it. It was weird. It was like a veil on its side or something. And there's been a couple other I think I see something out of the corner of my eye stuff, but I've always thought I saw black cats out of the corner of my eye for years, far back since the 90s, and I think that's just acid flashbacks, to be honest, from taking way too much acid. But this is different. This is not like that. I've been kind of tired, kind of sore, more than normal, and I take CBD and THC almost daily. Well, definitely daily, multiple times. So, and that usually helps a lot with the inflammation. So I don't know. Today, the only reason I'm even making this video is just because I'm just documenting today, because today was pretty bad. It was just all those aforementioned side effects, but kind of amplified, and then I had to what we would kind of call a code red emergency in my business, which caused me to have to be in a couple different places, not exactly at the same time, but so it added a tremendous amount of stress to my day and frustration, and there was a lot more dynamics to that. But the thing was, my symptoms, my withdrawal symptoms, were already amplified before my little code red things. That just made things even more uncomfortable, and But you know, I have clients that I have to keep happy, and I can't tell them like, hey man, I gotta go take a break because you know I'm having you know I'm having withdrawal side effects from stopping my SSRIs. Tell your five prospective buyers, you know, we're gonna have to reschedule. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. So I just have to tough through it. I gotta just literally tough through it and just try as hard as I can when, you know, and chances are I have to drive and I shouldn't be, but that's been for years. I've felt like I really, at times, not all the time, but at times, you know, I shouldn't be driving, but I have to. I don't have a choice. So yeah, I knew I've done this once before coming off SSRI, so I knew side effects would be an issue. But nevertheless, usually they start out more heavy and then fade, usually over a month. Usually you got about a month, you know, 3 to 4 weeks. You know, I was on 2 pretty heavy doses, so I'm figuring a month. So first week of nothing, you know, nothing at all. It's been okay. It's not been great, but today was just really, really bad. And I scheduled a shorter day because actually the whole week has been kind of bad. So I was really just wanting for a short day, and it was anything but a short, just walk through it kind of day. It was the polar opposite. So again, it's just my luck, I guess. I don't know. But nevertheless, yeah. I hate. It's not been easy. I'm still, just a quick reminder, I'm still taking a 0.5 milligram Xanax every single morning, pretty much as soon as the eyes open up, which is usually around 5:30 in the morning, 5:30ish. You know, certainly by 6, I've taken 0.5 milligram Xanax, and that's pretty much the extent. I have to take some other pills for blood pressure and stuff. But as far as mental health, that's the only thing I'm taking for it. And that's pretty much because I have the hardest time in the morning, and I have the hardest time in the morning, and yeah, there's the only thing the only thing I know I can count on is my Xanax. So, and I need it to work because I have to work. I have to be able to work. So I need to have things that I can count on. And right now, Xanax is working perfect. Well, that's not working perfect. Let me step back, but it's working. You know, perfect would be not having to take a Xanax every morning. That would be perfect, or but closer to perfect. So yeah, it's been a double Xanax day. It's been a double THC day, CBD day. I'm not drinking, because the side effects, the withdrawal side effects are just drinking's not gonna help. As much as I want to, and believe me, I want to, I'm not going to. So, nevertheless, it's not been easy, and hopefully it gets easier. But yeah, that's how it's going. It's going. Not good, but it's going. See you in the next video.